Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come bring your morning inspiration. Our morning inspiration will be coming from Hebrews chapter number 11, verse number 8. Hebrews chapter 11, verse number 8. And our theme, walk by faith. Walk by faith. In Hebrews chapter number 11, it starts off by giving us a definition of faith, verse 1. And verse 6, it talks about the reward of faith. And here in verse number 8, he gives us an exploit of faith. He holds up Abraham in Genesis chapter number 12, when he was 75 years old. He was called by God. And God had given him a sevenfold promise. And the Bible says in verse 4 in chapter 12 that Abraham departed even as the Lord had spoken unto him. Here in Hebrew, we learn about the patience of Abraham, the promise he will receive, in the praxis of Abraham. The Bible says by faith, when Abraham was called out into a certain to a place which he should receive, that we should after receive an inheritance. When God called Abraham didn't receive the promise. The promise was going to come to Abraham after. In other words, Abraham had to have patience. And faith is patient, but God makes a promise if we learn how to have patience. He said, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. God made a promise to you, but you got to learn how to wait on God. So I want to encourage you, wait on the Lord and be of good courage. For the Lord, he shall strengthen our heart. So again, I say wait on the Lord. But here we see also the practice of Abraham. He obeyed. He went out when he didn't even know where he was going. Abraham just obeyed the divine command of God. He chose to obey when he didn't know where he was going, where he was going to end up, but he trusted the Lord to lead him in the right path. Faith is not believing in spite of the evidence, it's obeying in spite of the consequence. So I want to encourage you today, just as the father of faith, Father Abraham, walked by faith and not by sight. God bless you. I pray that you would have a good and godly day on purpose. That's my prayer for you and your family today.